Yo, what's good with y'all boys? Today I here to shout out the best top 5 historic tier 1 team to use and win games to compete with the best of the best. Alright guys? So let me know in the comment section which your favorite team to use. Historic teams. Not current teams, but historic tier 1 team. Alright? Let me know in the comment section which your top 5 teams to use. Alright? And I'm gonna give y'all my top 5, that way y'all understand where I come from. So let me know y'all agree. Alright, the reason why I put the 19 Raptors on my top 5 because they all-rounded balanced team, meaning that they can play defense and also a great offensive players, such as Kawhi Leonard, you got Kyle Lowry, you got Siakam, you got Marc Gasol, and you got Danny Green. They all could shoot threes and above 80 attribute, right? The only person who got low attribute and 3-point rating is Kyle Lowry, but you can still hit it though. But the thing is that he got a range extender, so you're able to shoot those. But this team is all around and balanced team, meaning that they can play defense and offense. I know I just said that already, but I don't see that many people use that team online. I don't know why, but this team is well balanced, man. Like you got Marc Gasol, like one of the defensive players in the league at that time, and he won the defensive player of the year. So why not use him? And he can shoot threes, right? And not only that, he got the post takeover that you could abuse in the paint. It doesn't matter who's down there. And you got Kawhi Leonard, one of the best defenders as well. And he got Hall of Fame clamps and intimidator and things like that. So those badges are pointed to stop players that like to ring run or like to cheese with one player. So things like that. So this is a team to use, and they're very fun to use. Depends on the matchup. But yeah, why not play with this team? I put them my top 5. They fun team to use, and not only that, they got a good bench too as well. You can use your bench. It's not like sideball or generic players in the bench. They probably have like at least 1 or 2, but not that many. But this is a good team, and nobody don't run with them. Why? I don't know. But this is a fun team to use, man. Try them out, guys. You'll like them. I'm telling you. And not only that, you can shut them down. You can play zone. You can play man-to-man. It doesn't matter. You can do what you want to do. Like Danny Green, he got clamps. Kyle Lowry, he got clamps, and Van Fleet got clamps too as well. Everybody got clamps. Alright, guys, I put the Lakers in my top 4, the 04 Lakers, because they got Gary Payton, the glove, you got Kobe Bryant, the Black Mama, you got Shaq, you got Rick Fox, and you got Karl Malone. Now, the reason why I put them in my top 5 because first of all, Gary Payton got gold clamps, he could shoot. Kobe Bryant got gold clamps as well, and Rick Fox. 3 guys got gold clamps on your team, so you're gonna need that to stop the rim run and blow bys and things like that. And not only that, Kobe Bryant, he got range extender and he got showtime. And Shaq, he has rim protector on Hall of Fame. He got intimidator Hall of Fame, box out Hall of Fame, wearing Hall of Fame, everything. Moses Hall of Fame, and you know, like what else he had Hall of Fame? Back down Punisher, drop stepper. It's over. That's why a lot of guys want to play zone against the 04 Lakers. But this guy, he didn't play zone, so he let me eat down there all day. This is one-on-one matchup. So be careful with that, because a lot of guys like to play zone against the 04 Lakers and 2001 Lakers. But the bottom line is that the 04 Lakers, they're a fun team to use. You could dominate in anywhere you want. In the perimeter, inside game, it don't matter. And you see that dunk right there by Kobe Bryant. And he got the slash and takeover. So it's a fun team to use. Nobody don't really use that team either. Why? I don't know. But try them out, guys. You won't be disappointed. But the only matchup you're going to have a hard time maybe is the 17 Warriors. But other than that, any other matchup, you good. Like, this is a good team to use, but nobody don't play with them because, why? I don't know. Maybe it takes skill. I don't know. But you see that snatch block from Shaq, and he does that, mean that that's a problem. You know? But anyway, they're a fun team to use, man. Try them out, man. But I put them in my top 4 list, but they in my top 5. All right, guys. So we're gonna show y'all the top 3 right now. Okay, I put the 96 Bulls on my top 3 list because I love to use them, such as the GOAT himself, Michael Jordan. You got Scottie Pippen, you got Dennis Rodman, you got Steve Kerr, you got Ron Harper, and a couple other guys. Now, what I do is sometimes I don't like having Ron Harper because he can't shoot a 3-ball consistently. So sometimes I use him, sometimes I don't, depends on the situation. But usually I use Steve Kerr because I need a 3-ball out there. Sometimes I put Tony Kukoc at the 4 and put Dennis Rodman at the 5 sometimes, and I need some speed at the 5. So you can switch around, you can switch other things like that. Now with Michael Jordan, right? He got a Hall of Fame finisher, contact finisher, Hall of Fame. Did I say finish already? Well, something like that. Hall of Fame, this and that. Clutch shooters he have, Hall of Fame clamps, pick dodgers, interceptor, all that. Scottie Pippen, he got gold clamps and gold trapper, gold pick dodger, things like that. Most of the defensive badge they have is gold and Hall of Fame. So enough said. Now, speaking of Michael Jordan, the only thing is a downfall is that he don't have range extender. Cause this community, they love to shoot range extenders, right? So Michael Jordan don't have it, but you don't really need it. Just rely on the catch and shoot, cause you got catch and shoot on Hall of Fame, so that's all that matters. And he got Hall of Fame Deadeye as well, and he got flexible release. Now, one thing is crazy about this, I'm very surprised, is that nobody don't use the 96 Bulls. Why? I don't know. But because anytime I'm playing like a ranked match, all I see is 17 Warriors. Well, we're gonna get to that. But at the end of the day, it's kind of weird because Michael Jordan is the GOAT. Like, he's one of the best players on the planet, especially as a shooting guard position. So I don't know why people don't like using the Bulls. Maybe because they don't have range extender. I get it, but you don't need to rely on that. Like, you could all ball with the 96 Bulls. You'd be fine with it. You good. But I'm not encouraging people to play off ball. But I'm just saying, like, they got all the defensive badges you need, all the defense attributes, and all that. You know what I'm saying? It's a balanced team too as well. You need balance to compete with the best team in the game. And people be going hard or try hard. So you're gonna need those things. But I don't know why people are scared to use 96 Bulls. I don't know, but they're a great team to use. Try that team, man. You're gonna win some games with them, promise you. All right, guys, you see that dunk right there with Michael Jordan. But at the end of the day, they're a great team, man. I don't know why I don't see it. Y'all explain that to me in the comment section why people don't use them. It's kind of weird. All right, next up, my top 2 that I like to use all the time is the 17 Warriors, because first of all, they got Steph Curry, one of the best shooters in the planet. Matter of fact, all time in history. You got Klay Thompson next to him, could do that well. Well, why no ball handle? And you got Kevin Durant, the Snake, also got a great 3-point shooting as well. Now, the reason why people love to use this team, because first of all, they're 3-point cheesers. They got all the Hall of Fame badges, shooting badges, matter of fact. You also hit your whites too. You don't have to green it to win with them. All you gotta do is hit your open shots with them and you good. You're not gonna be missing like that. So that's on easy. That's why people love to use them, because they like bailouts. And plus, you can hit a contested shot if you want to. I hit a couple of contested shots with Steph Curry, man. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, that's who he is. He do hit contested shots. All right. Also, Klay Thompson and Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant is one of the best players on the planet, like number 2. So that's kind of cheesy. That's why people love to use these guys, because they basically like the all-time team without Will Chamberlain on the lineup. So you got JaVale McGee, but he still play defense down there. He athletic. You know what I'm saying? Like he could grab rebounds and block shots. Now, if you worry about Curry, you gotta worry about Durant as well, and that's crazy. And then not only that, I haven't lost with them one time. I'm undefeated using the same 2 Warriors. That means it's easy to use this team. So if you need some wins and you want to go to the GOAT League, use that team as soon as possible. That way you can rank yourself to the GOAT League. All right? I'm not encouraging people to use that team, but if you struggle to win games, just play with them and get over it. But remember, be careful with the mirror match as well, because people love to use them as well. Alright, my number 1 team to use is 13 Heat. Yeah, I know y'all surprised about that. I know y'all expect the 17 Warriors to be number 1. I don't think so.